Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. First, I'm gonna wish you a happy new year. I hope God bless your life, your work, your family, whatever you have. Happy new year. Then I have this first tutorial of the year. It's a beautiful poncho. It's in crochet. But remember, if you prefer the writing instructions of this pattern, you can buy the pattern at www.nataliespat.etsy.com. I will appreciate your help and your support to my work. Another way, if you prefer the video, let's see the instructions. It is a poncho in crochet. It has buttons in the shoulders and also in the waist and the hips to hold the poncho to your body. It has 4 braids. Remember the famous and popular braided cowl pattern? Okay, I was just inspired in braids, so I designed this masterpiece and this is the result. I really love it. It is beautiful, simple, but elegant. It's gorgeous. I just love it. I know you're gonna like too. Please leave your comments if you like this pattern, this design. Tell me what do you think about this, and let's start. Let's see how you can crochet this beautiful poncho. This is size medium or large, but you can crochet this larger if you want it. Okay, let's start. We are going to make 2 pieces exactly the same. Start with 26 chains. In the 4th chain from hook, work a double crochet, then work a double crochet in each chain across. You're gonna get 24 stitches total. The beginning chains count as 1 stitch always. Okay, for the next row, work chain 3, turn your work, and work a double crochet back loop only in each stitch across. Beginning chains count as 1 stitch. This is the 2nd, 3rd, and they are back loop only double crochet. So keep working to complete the 24 stitches. Okay, you finish this first piece. Cut your yarn fast enough and wave the ends and make the other piece exactly the same. 26 chains and a double crochet in the 4th chain from hook and 1 double crochet in each chain across to get the 24 stitches, just like the other piece. Here are the 2 pieces done, and the 2nd piece and your last piece done. Cut the yarn because we're gonna make 20 chains to join these 2 pieces together. So let's make the 20 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 20, and then join, take the other piece and work a slip stitch. And here is the 2 pieces joined. Then cut your yarn. In this point, cut the yarn or fast enough and wave the ends. Okay, this is how it looks. We're gonna attach another yarn in the corner, as you can see. So turn the work and join the yarn in this point to continue working the rows. So work chain 3 for the next row. Three chains, and then work 12 double crochet back loop only, so that makes 13 because the beginning chains count as one stitch. So do the 12 stitches, 12 double crochet back loop only. Okay, after that work a loop of 13 chains. Okay, after that work a slip stitch on the top of your last double crochet to make the loop. So this is how it looks. So continue working 42 double crochet back loop only. After the 42 stitches, you're gonna work another loop of 13 chains. Okay, after the 42 double crochet stitches, you have to work the other loop, 13 chains. Then work the slip stitch to make the loop. Here you have your 2 loops. Then continue working a double crochet back loop only. You're gonna work 13 stitches all the way to the end. So for the next row, work chain 3, turn, and work 12 double crochet back loop only. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 12 13 stitches. Then work 23 double crochet into the loop. Double crochet into the loop. Okay, after you complete your loop, we're gonna join or close it. Take your first double crochet from the loop, insert your hook, and take your last stitch and work a slip stitch or a chain, whatever it calls. Then continue working 42 double crochet back loop only. So be careful, don't lose any stitch after the braid, after the loop. It sometimes get hidden, so keep that in mind and continue working your 42 stitches. Okay, now you reach the other loop, so do the same, work 23 double crochet into the loop, okay, continue working your stitches into the loop. Then we're gonna work the last 13 double crochet after the loop. You have 13 stitches here. Okay, when you finish the loop, do the same thing. Take the first and the last first and last stitch from the loop and work a chain or slip stitch. Then continue working 13 double crochet back loop only, all the way across to the end. Okay, this is how the 2 loops looks finished. Then continue working the next rows. Okay, here you're gonna work 13 stitches the beginning, then 14 stitches, then another 14, and at the end 13 stitches. I just put some stitch markers to figure out where the loops gonna be placed. Okay, for the next 2 rows you're gonna repeat the next 2 rows all the way across to the end of the poncho. So start with chain 3, turn the work 12 double crochet stitches, 12 double crochet back loop only, plus the beginning chains, it makes 13 stitches. Okay, after the 13 stitches you have to work your first loop, work 13 chains, then a slip stitch on top of your last double crochet. This is your first loop. Then continue working that 14 stitches. You're gonna work 14 back loop only. Okay, after the 14 stitches, work another loop of 13 chains. Work the slip stitch on top of your last stitch and continue working another 14 double crochet, back loop only. Okay, continue working like that until you finished the 4 loops. Here is my last loop. Then I have to work my last 13 double crochet, back loop only, all the way across to the end to finish this row. Okay, this is how it looks, the 4 loops completed, or the 4 loops finished. So continue working the next row to fill these loops with the double crochet stitches. Okay, here I already worked the 13 stitches, my 13 beginning chains and 12 back loop only double crochet. Then I reach my loop. I'm gonna fill or work inside that 23 double crochet, 23 double crochet into the loop in order to make this loop. Okay, to complete this braided loop, do the same like we worked the other braided loops, taking the first and the last double crochet from the loop and work or draw a chain just like this. Okay, and you have to continue working your 14 double crochet back loop only in order to reach the other loop. Okay, after the 14 double crochet back loop only, work your 23 double crochet into the loop. Okay, I already went ahead with the work until the last loop, so I'm gonna work my 23 double crochet into the loop. This is the last loop of the row. sorry for the noise, but someone is cutting the grass. Here we finish the braided loop. Take the first and last stitch from the loop and work or draw a chain. Okay, then you have to work the last 13 double crochet back loop only all the way across to the end of this row. Okay, this is how it looks, the row finished. So keep working or keep repeating the row number 5 and row number 6 until you complete the 38 rows. From the shoulders to the bottom, you're gonna have 38 rows. Okay, so the loops are all mixed up without any order, but we are going to start to interweave. Start from the bottom to the top. Take your second loop and pass it through the first loop or through the previous loop. So here it is. Just push it through the loop and do the same. Take the other loop and pass it through the previous loop. Push it or pull it through the loop and then repeat the same thing. Take the other loop, pass it through the previous loop, pull it, and here is the braid is so beautiful. Continue working, continue repeating the steps until you complete the whole braid, and do the same for the other braids. Remember, you have 4 braids to do, to work. Okay, this is how it looks, the 4 braids finished. They are so beautiful, right? I love it. Okay, this is the shoulders and the braids. This is the bottom. We're gonna work a border or H in this side. So for the border or the H, start with chain 1 and work a front pass double crochet. Okay, this is your first stitch. Then work a half double crochet, then another front past double crochet, and another half double crochet. So basically you're gonna repeat one front past double crochet and one half double crochet all the way across to the end of the row. Okay, when you are crossing the one braid, don't work anything into the braid, just work into the double crochet stitches. You have to complete, or you have to work a total of 68 stitches per row. Okay, here I am finishing the row. Okay, for the next row, work a chain one, turn the work, turn the work, and work a half double crochet, because you end with a half double crochet in the previous row. So basically you're gonna follow the pointer. Here is a back post double crochet, then another half double crochet, then a back past double crochet, okay. So basically if you have a half double crochet, work another half double crochet. If you have a cable or pause, front pause double crochet from previous row, work a back pause double crochet from the previous row. You have to follow the pointer. Keep working, keep repeating this front pause double crochet and half double crochet all the way across to the end. Remember, you have to complete, or you have to get 68 stitches always. 68 stitches per row. Okay, work a chain 1 for the next row and continue repeating the same pattern. Just work a front pass double crochet, then work a half double crochet, then another front pass double crochet, and obviously a half double crochet in the next stitch. So keep repeating the same pattern all the way across to the end. For this edge or border, I made 5 rows. So continue working until you get 5 rows. Okay guys, we have to work the back of this poncho and we gonna work 70 chains. 70 chains. Okay, in the fourth chain front hook, work your first double crochet, then in the next chain a double crochet, and work a double crochet stitch in each chain across to the end. You have to get 68 double crochet stitches total. Remember, beginning chains count as 1 stitch always. So keep working like this. Okay, here is my first row. Then continue working the next row. You're gonna work chain 3, 1, 2, 3, then a double crochet back loop only in the next stitch, double crochet back loop only in the next stitch. So basically work a double crochet back loop only in each stitch from previous row. You're gonna get 68 stitches total. Remember, the beginning chains always count as 1 stitch. So continue working. Here is my second row finished. Next row, work chain 3 and repeat the same thing. Double crochet back loop only in each stitch from previous row. Keep repeating this pattern, repeating the row 2 all the way across until you get 36 rows, and then you're gonna work 2 more rows for the shoulders. That makes 38 rows in total. Okay, here are the 36 rows finished. Then we have to work the shoulders. So start with chain 3. Turn the work and work double crochet back loop only, 23 double crochet back loop only, beginning chain plus the beginning chains, it makes 24 back loop only double crochet stitches. So continue working to complete that 24 stitches. Okay, after the 24 stitches, you want to work the next row. Work chain 3, turn the work, and work another double 23 double crochet back loop only plus beginning chains. It makes 24 stitches. Keep working to complete the 24 stitches again. Okay, here are the 2 rows for the shoulders finished. Then you have to cut the yarn. You can cut the yarn fast enough and wave the ends. And start the other shoulder on the other side. Okay, to make the other side, skip 20 double crochet from the center. You can place a stitch. You can place a stitch marker. Then you have another 24. Here is where you're gonna work the 2 rows of the shoulder like this. So skip 20 double crochet, place a stitch marker, turn your work, and attach a new yarn and the next stitch after the mark. Insert the hook over there and attach the yarn to start working the 2 rows for this shoulder. You're gonna make a knot. Okay, ready? Work chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. This is your first stitch. Then work a double crochet back loop only in each stitch across to the end. You're gonna get 24 stitches total. Okay, for the next row, do the same. Chain 3, turn the work, and work 23 double crochet back loop only plus beginning chains. You're gonna have 24 stitches. After that, you can cut the yarn. No, don't cut the yarn because you need some amount of yarn for join the 2 pieces, the front and back of the poncho. We're gonna sew the shoulders with a trapeze needle and yarn. So here is the shoulders, both shoulders finished. Then make a knot if you want to, but leaving some yarn for sew the two pieces from the shoulder and go ahead. Okay, here are the front and the back finished. They are so beautiful. Then we have to join these two pieces from the shoulders, and first we have to do the border of the back. This is how it looks, the first row. So you have to do the same thing, but I prefer to show you how this last row look. Maybe it's kind of confused where you have to insert the hook. So here, a half double crochet, then a front pass double crochet, then a half double crochet, and repeat the same thing like the other border that we made in the front of the poncho. Okay, we are joining the front and the back of the poncho facing the right side with the right side, just like this. And then take the shoulders, be careful, don't take any braid, because the braid are over there, but we only gonna sew the double crochet stitches from the shoulders. Okay, with a trapeze needle and yarn, sew the two shoulders together and work some stitches just like this. Okay, this is how the both shoulders already sewn look unjoined, and we have to make a border in this side, on left side and the right side of the poncho, all these all the way across to the other border, from top to the bottom. Let me show you how to make this border. Basically it's the same stitch, chain one, work a front pass double crochet in the corner, then in the middle of the row a half double crochet, then another front pass double crochet, and then in the middle of the next row a half double crochet. Keep in mind the rows gonna be facing vertical, as you can see. So when I say row, the row are facing vertical. Okay, so front pass double crochet and half double crochet. In the middle of the row, half double crochet. In the line with the two rows are joined or joined. Sorry my English, but it's kind of hard for me. So in the middle, half double crochet. In the line where the two rows are joined, work the front pass. This is how it looks, the first row finished for this side. Then work the same thing, the same pattern for the next row, but the front pass, the pass double crochet is gonna be back pass instead front pass. So work the chain one and work the half double crochet. If you finish with a half double crochet, you have to start with a half double crochet. If you finish with the front pass double crochet, you have to start with the back pass double crochet. So just follow the pattern. This is the half double crochet, then the back pass double crochet in the next stitch. It's pretty easy. Just follow the pattern. I think I made 4 rows for the sides border instead of 5, because in the bottom I made 5 rows, but in the sides I made 4 rows for the borders. So you can do 4 or 5, whatever you want. If for the other side you want to wear exactly the same thing, a front pass double crochet, a half double crochet, just like you can see in this video. In the middle of the row, the half double crochet, then where the two rows are joined, work the front pass double crochet. In the middle, the half double crochet, then in the line, the front pass double crochet. So keep repeating and follow the pattern from the other side, the border, just like this. always say poncho instead pancho. It's because in Spanish you say poncho. That's why I say that. Sorry. For the neck, you want to work double crochet, a row of double crochet stitches, but every 10 stitches, every 10 double crochet, you can work an increase. That means 2 double crochet in the same space. Here is not showing the increase because I lost the video with the increases. I don't know what happened, but it's kind of same thing. Do the same thing like this video, but add the increases. The increases is gonna be like every 10 stitches. So basically you have to work a row of double crochet and the whole, for the whole neck, for this opening of the neck. It's like a square. Just continue working. When you are crossing for the braids, for the front braids, you have to take 2 braids, the 2 middle braids, you have to take these with the neck. So we're gonna take 3 stitches from the braid. I put some stitch marker just for hold the braid, so remove that and take the first stitch from the braid with the poncho, both together, the second stitch and the third stitch from the braid. Okay, they are the 3 center stitches from the braid, and then just continue working the double crochet stitches until you reach the other braid. Remember, every 10 double crochet you can make an increase of 2 stitches in the same space. The increases are because I see the neck was too short or too tight, so I don't like the tight necks. You don't want your neck is too tight with this total neck, so that's why I made the increases. Okay, when you finish the row, just work a slip stitch in the beginning, on the top of the beginning stitch, then work a chain 1, a front pass double crochet, just like this, then a half double crochet stitch. Basically you have to work the same thing of the border, but you're gonna work in spiral. You will not turning at the end of each row. Just continue working like a spiral, joining with a slip stitch at the end of each row. As you can see, the right side of the stitches are facing inside the poncho. So this is how you have to crochet the stitches, because when you fold the neck, you want the right side of the stitches facing outside. So work this like you are watching in this video. This is front pass double crochet, then a half double crochet. Okay, keep repeating. You're gonna get in the first row of the neck, I get 80 stitches. 80 stitches. So in the second row, you're gonna have 80 stitches too. Here I am finishing my second row, front pass double crochet, and slip stitch on top of the beginning stitch. Okay, continue with the chain 1 and front pass over the front pass double crochet from previous row, then a half double crochet, then a front pass double crochet, and then a half double crochet. Okay, keep repeating that until you complete this row. And I made 20 rows for the neck. 20 rows for this neck. Repeat this row until you get 20 rows. Okay, this is how the poncho looks extended and finished. We just need to place the buttons. Here are the 2 braids from the middle. They were taken with the neck. This is the right side of the neck. And the other braids are fastened with buttons, 1 in each shoulder, and the other 2 buttons in the waist and hips. Let me show you how many inches from the shoulder to the button. It's about 12 inches. I placed the button 12 inches from the shoulder, and this is it. Hope you like and you enjoy this tutorial. It's so beautiful. This poncho is amazing. I really love it. You can use with your favorite sweater, with jeans, leggings, some boots, the matching hat that is the video is in this channel too. So don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumb up, leave your comment if you like this poncho, any question, whatever you want, just leave a comment. And that's it. Thank you for watching. See you in the next tutorial. Stay tuned.